But I think we'll get started, and if anyone else comes, they can go back and look at it because I want to get through this before we get cut off again. So this is the card, and you all know that I was gone last week on our trip to Alaska. And one of the things that we do is we take swaps and we get swaps, and they put all the swaps up on board so you can take pictures of them. And I saw this one and I just fell for it. It was just beautiful. It's a square card. It's 4x4, and you open it up like this and like this, and you have your card. Isn't that cool? And it's really easy to do. That's what I love about it. It's so easy to do. I made this card, but when I went to get ready this morning or yesterday, I decided I was going to do it in a different color. So I'm going to use, this is my projects I'm using. So I'm going to use the Hydrangea Hue two-tone cardstock. And it's going to be cut at 12 inches and 4 inches and scored at 4 inches and 8 inches. And then on the left, and it's going to have, I'm going to score it diagonally on the left. So I'm going to score it 4 and 8, and I'm going to score from the top left to the bottom and the top left to the bottom right. So I'll show you how to do that. And then we're going to need 2 pieces of earthen toned metallic specialty paper. So 2 pieces, and they will be cut 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. And I've got 2 of those. This is the earthen tone metallic paper. And then we're going to have 1 piece of the Delicate Dreams specialty designer paper, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and these will be cut on the diagonal, and also one of the earthen tone ones. And then this is the inside. I'm making a sympathy card. I find if I have lots of sympathy cards, I don't need to use them, so I'm making lots of them. Sending prayers and heartfelt sympathy to you and your family. That's from the Phrases and Frames stamp set and dies. And also this is from the Delicate Whispers. So the flower. So we will get started. I know, me too. It's my favorite. So the first thing we're going to do is, this is 12 inches by 4 inches, and this is the two-tone cardstock. That's what they sell now. They don't sell the regular cardstock. They sell it in white and maybe black. I'm not sure about black. But anyway, the two-tone is fine for a card base. So I'm going to score it. This is the 4-inch mark, and I'm going to score it at 4 inches. And then I'm going to turn around and score it on 4 inches on the other side. It's easier than pulling out the arm. So then I'm going to take, and I have my score lines here, and I'm going to score from the top left to the bottom score line, bottom right. So I just line those up in the track and score. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and again, it's going to be from the score line, the top score line, to the bottom right. And just line it up in the track. No, on this one, let's see, did you fussy cut the flowers? No, there's dies that come with that. So, okay, so I've got all my score lines. I'm not sure if you can see them, but here are the score lines. So I scored from the top to the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, in the top to the bottom. So the first thing I'm going to do is fold in the outer edges and burnish it. And then I'm going to turn this back and I'm going to burnish that. So I turned it and burnished here, and then I turned it and scored so that fits there. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to fold that in, burnish it, and then we're going to fold this back like that and burnish that. So then we have our yes, we have our card. So, hi, Beth. Yes, we had a wonderful trip. Oh, I can't even say enough about it. It was really good. We had one day when we had a few sprinkles. That's it. And Alaska is known for getting a lot of rain. So we were very fortunate. So the next trick I'm going to do, or whatever, is I'm going to cut these two pieces on the diagonal. So I'll bring in my trimmer again, and I'm going to put it in the track, and this time I'm going to cut. So I'm going to cut these two, and then I'm going to cut this one, the earthen tone. And I like to start in the center and go both ways, because sometimes when you bring it down, you could kind of bend the corners. So I like to do that. Okay, now we're going to put our card together. And I need my, see, where's my, I guess I don't have it here. Okay, so I'm going to put some seal. Well, I thought I was going to put some seal. Let me try this one. That was one I'm going to have to send back. If you ever have problems with your seal and it doesn't roll anymore and you still have half of it or more, or it doesn't even matter how much, send it back. I sent it in, and I had saved up 34 of them that went bad, and I sent it back and they sent me 34 new ones. So now I'm going to do this one. And again, it's just a tiny, about a 1/16 of an inch is the, but you can see it when you get it on the card. I just want to get it even. So I start at the center and then go down, start at the point. That works best. So now these will be put on here. And that's, you can see that they match. Let me pull it up farther. So they match. So we're going to add some seal to this. So our son went with us to Alaska. It was so nice to have him along. My husband can't walk very far. And so we actually have a wheelchair for things like going out on the town, and he can walk a little ways, but not very far. So we take a wheelchair along, and then he can enjoy everything as well as us. So that was really nice. And we got to visit relatives in Sitka. We took the train, the White Trail Pass train, up to Canada, the Yukon Pass. See, there's the front. So now we're going to put the inside together. So I'm going to put the basic white on the earthen tone. No, it doesn't matter. I keep mine in a bag, and when I get a bunch of them, I send them in. You do need to have an order number, but just one order number works. But I can always look that up for you. There's nothing worse than getting ready to do something and then your adhesive doesn't work. I hate that. So there's the center. And I could have put paper here. I do have some more samples, and I did add paper there. But this is the way it looks. I'm going to put that down so it holds it down. And then I cut out one of the scalloped wishes dies, and I wrote thinking of you, and then this says sending prayers and heartfelt sympathy to you and your family. I just love this. I think it's so gorgeous. And I'm going to put some dimensionals, and this is where you have to be careful. You don't want to dimensionalize this side because it won't open. So I'm just going to put my dimensionals right here. So I put them there so that when I put the sentiment on, it will be only on one side. Otherwise, it won't open up. Ask me how I know. I've done that before. So there we go. And then I'm going to add some butterflies. These are the new In Color butterflies, and I think they are so pretty. And so I'm going to use a few of these. And there's some little ones too. There's all the In Colors, Hydrangea Hue, Peaceful Pine, Barely Blush, Golden Glow, and Crisp Cantaloupe. So there's all the colors. Let me put this one down here. That looks better there. So there we go. That's the card. Did you color the flowers? I colored the flowers. I stamped them in Memento, and I colored them with the Hue and Mossy Meadow. Those are the colors that are in the paper. So the blue and then the Mossy Meadow. So I colored them. Yeah. Thanks for asking that, Rebecca, because sometimes I forget to mention things like that. So that's that one. This is the one I posted yesterday, and then I thought, I like that blue. I'm going to try that blue. And so this is the Moonlit Flora paper and the Fern and Flora bundle. So it says, sincere thanks, you make the world a better place. So I did that one. That's one. And then I had done one other with using the same paper that I did today. And this is Hope You're Feeling Your Best Soon. And then you open it up and it says Sending You Hugs. And then I did the paper. And this one I added, so let me open this up. I need to open that up. And I added the, it's up here. So on this one, I added some of the paper on the inside. So you can see how nice that looks. That coordinates so well. And then when you close it up, there it is. So that's the second one. This one is Lovely and Beautiful Specialty Designer paper and Lovely Arrangements bundle. And this paper, I just love this paper. There's so many beautiful pieces in this paper. So I'm going to open it up. And you're probably wondering what this is, why I have to open that up. I put a little bit of repositionable tape on it to keep it closed. So this one is like this, and it says love you, and then it's always here for you. And I fussy cut the flowers from the paper, and this is the inside paper, but this is the front paper. I just think that's so pretty. And thank you. And this is also, thank you, Rebecca. This is also called, this paper is Lovely and Beautiful Specialty Designer paper. And it's got the gold in it. And then this is the new one that will be available I think it's July 2nd. This is the Violet Dream Specialty Designer paper. I just absolutely love this paper. And the Framed Violets bundle. So this is really, really, really pretty. And then you open it up and it says Sending Love. And I'm going to open this up so you can see the whole thing. And this is the way it looks opened up. Wouldn't this be fun to send to somebody and they open it up and see that? It's just so pretty and it's so easy to make. And then I have one last one that is also, thank you, Rebecca. I have, there's some new paper coming July 1st. And this one is called Everyday Essentials Mix and Match DSP. And it's got some really pretty papers in it. It's just beautiful. And this is Lost Lagoon. So I use Lost Lagoon on the back, and then the Lost Lagoon flowers. And then this is the scalloped, something, forgotten now. This is the scalloped, and I used the white gel pen, and that kind of brought that out. And then I used some pearls, of the iridescent pearls on it. And So this was fun to make too. Thinking of you. This is another sympathy card, sending prayers and heartfelt sympathy to you and your family. So those were the cards that I made. And I hope you enjoyed this. It's really a fun card, and I hope you'll try it because it's really easy. You just need some 12 by 12 paper, and if you have old cardstock, 12 by 12 old cardstock, that works fine. I just don't have any more because I sold it all at my sale because we didn't make it anymore. So these are the cards, and I'm trying to get them to stick down so you can see them all. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and that's it. So we made it through. Phew! I was so worried that we wouldn't make it through and it would shut off again, but it didn't. Thank goodness. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this. And I will be putting the measurements down below so you can come back, watch if you want to watch the live again. And as I've said before, I take all of my Facebook lives and put them on YouTube, so you can see all of the ones in the past. They only keep them for 30 days on Facebook. And so you can you can find them all on my YouTube channel, which is Jan's Stamping Creations, all one word. And you search for Jan Fairing. So if you need to go back and see something or measurements, and I also blog about it, so the measurements are also on my blog, and my blog is also Jan Stamping Creations. The purple DSP, that is Gorgeous Grape. Oh, I should have told you. This is Gorgeous Grape. This is Pineapple, Peaceful Pine. This is Crisp Cantaloupe. This is Lost Lagoon. And these are Hydrangea Hue. Did you get that? Or was I too fast? Hydrangea Hue, Lost Lagoon, Gorgeous Grape, Peaceful Pine, and Crisp Cantaloupe. I always have to use some of the in colors. So 4 of these are in colors. So anyway, you have a great day, and we will see you next week at 11.